Okay, okay. Now there's a war of words going on the internet between the shadow president of the United States, Elon Musk, and Julius Malema, the president of the EFF political party in South Africa. For background, Elon Musk is a white South African. Julius Malema is a black South African who heads the freedom fighter EFF party in South Africa. Back during the days of apartheid, there was a popular song that's sung by many ANC people, white and black, about kill the Boers, shoot the pig or something like that. And recently, a white South African party took Julius Malema to court about it, saying that he was inciting violence. The South African equivalents to the Supreme Court, like the United States, found him not guilty. Recently, Elon Musk dug up an old video. I think it was from 2022, 2023, that Julius Malema was at a political rally singing the song. And he's now calling Julius Malema a racist, and that Julius Malema want to kill all white people in South Africa. There's a lot of South Africans, white, who came out and say that's not true. But yet, Elon Musk is still pushing this. Um, I really think there's a hidden agenda. And this is what I think the hidden agenda is. South Africa is now part of the BRICS. Um, the Chinese government and the South African government had come to an agreement where, excuse me, the South African are going to start produce EV vehicles in South Africa. Elon Musk company Telsa is really not making any headway, even in his country of birth, South Africa. With now South Africa is getting to the EV market. Telsa, Tesla sales is going to decrease a whole lot in Africa because South Africa will be able to sell their cars in other African countries. Plus, other African countries are building their own EV cars. So, Musk is using Malema as a scapegoat to get the government, the United States, to sanction South Africa and trying to get South Africa to get out of BRICS. But I think it's just too late. South Africa is already in BRICS. If you know the name, the S at the end stands for South Africa. So that is where I think the whole situation from this Julius Malema and Elon Musk comes from. Musk has a tendency, has a history of attacking business people or businesses that he feels threatened with, that business that he think will take up part of his business share, and attack countries that he thinks his shares is gonna go down. So that's where I think that is. I think if Musk is really genuine and said, okay, Julius Malema should not sing this song anymore, he should also attack the white South Africans who are still committing crimes of humanity in South Africa. There is still white crime on black South Africans on a daily basis. There's still discrimination in South Africa and black South Africans. So if he's really concerned about it, he should not just attack one, he should attack both sides. But again, he's a white South African. So, you know, that might explain why he's on the white South African side and attacking the black South Africans. He was born during apartheid in South Africa. He grew up in South Africa during apartheid. He was privileged. He moved to Canada when I think he was 17 or 18 because he didn't want to join the black South African, the white South African army because they had compulsory where he has to, once you get the age of 17, 18, you have to join the white army back then before apartheid was mostly dismantled. So he still had feelings. His family is still there. He did not claim it's claimed that he made money. Um, it was rag to riches story. No, his father was a white South African engineer who owned shares in diamond mines in I think it was in Tanzania, one of those countries, and in South Africa. So he came from money. He wasn't a poor white South African. And in fact, I don't think you have that many poor white South Africans. So, I think that's why he is using, Elon Musk is using Trump to get Trump to sanction South Africa. Anyway, Trump is his puppet. He pulled the strings, and Trump react. Again, I made a video a while back that Trump wasn't really elected. He was selected by the white monopoly in this world, and especially in America. He was selected to do their deeds. So, again, if you look at it, two of the most powerful people in the Trump administration are South Africans. Peter Thiel, who the vice president, J.D. Vance, worked for, is a billionaire. This administration is controlled by the billionaires, white billionaires of this world. They control this administration. They pull the string. When they talk behind closed door, Trump comes out and say it in the public. So again, let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up button, like, share, so others can see and send their feedback. I appreciate it. One love, one God, one destiny. Peace out.